Hi, my name's Kevin, and today I'm going to be trying to show you how to play the intro to the Jeremy Camp song We Give You Glory, and doing this on acoustic guitar today. So to start with, we need the four chords that we're going to be using in the song. We're going to be covering this in the key of D. So you can see the D position we're going to use primarily is going to be a D2. We're really focusing on the middle three strings of the guitar here and any of the chords that we're playing. So we're really going to focus on the D, the G, and the B string, and trying to just cover those three with a pretty chunky, palm muted kind of downbeat rhythm. So this D2 is the position we're going to play for the first chord. We're going to switch to a B minor chord, which if you play with four fingers on the top four strings this way, we're really just going to play it again with that top finger off, and we'll show you why in just a sec. So it's kind of a modified B minor chord. We're going to play a G chord, and I like to play the G for this song with the second finger up here on the G, and you kind of lay it back so that the A string gets muted there, so you just get a mute sound. And then the top fingers here, we've got the third finger on the D and the top finger on the G, again the pinky finger on the G. We're really only focusing on the middle three strings for most of the chords, but if you go too far, if you strum too hard and get too wide of a stroke, it's nice to have the G on the bottom and the G on the top so that kind of grounds your chord for you. So we'll use that as our third chord, and then the fourth chord in the rotation is going to be an A suspended, and then we're going to be bringing it back to just a regular A position. It doesn't matter if you play it like this or if you play it like this, so long as you can sneak a finger over the line. If you play it like this, then you can use the pinky and pull it off, and pinky and pull it off. But I learned my A like this, so it's a little easier for me. So in every chord in this rotation, we're going to be getting this note, this D, and it's going to be dropping to the C sharp right behind it, which is why we need that second finger free so that we can drop back to that C sharp. When we switch to the B minor position, again we need that first finger free here so that we can drop to the C sharp from the second finger on the D. We get up onto the G, same thing, we've got this finger right here, our third finger is pressing that D, and then our first finger is right behind it. We're going to be able to drop into that C sharp. And then when we're on the A, we've got the suspension there for the D. Drops back to the C sharp. That covers the basic chord positions and where the fingers are going to go. The other thing that really makes this song work is your ability to squeeze and release the neck to get the chord that you want to sound out, and then when you're releasing, you still keep your fingers touching the strings, you just let up on the pressure so that you get a mute strum sound. You just get that mute sound as you go. So it's a combination of what's going on with the right hand with a little bit of palm muting on the strings down here, and a combination of squeezing and releasing up here. It takes a little bit of practice to get that rhythm. Just practice that downbeat eighth note rhythm, trying to get your palm on there, and only thinking about the notes that you want to actually play. That D, D, C sharp, C, D, and C, and C. So if you think where those notes are going to go, that helps you on knowing when to squeeze, squeezed, and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Sounds dorky, but you kind of make up a little rhythm in your head of where you want the squeezes to happen, and it helps your fingers to figure out when to change. So let's play it just a little bit. I'll start it slow, and you can get a feel for it, and then the second time through, we'll speed it up just a little bit. Now, practice that a lot, because the next challenge is trying to sing over the top of that if you're going to be the lead singer while you're playing the rhythm guitar. That's an interesting rhythm to try and have to chunk underneath while you're singing a melody line over the top. It takes a lot of practice to get that together. Enjoy the song, have lots of fun, and we'll talk to you again soon.